My high beams on, because why not? Alright, let's do it.
I like it when your high beams are on, baby.
Hey, baby.
What's happening, guys? Well, today we're doing an experiment. An experimental experiment. Mr. eveRide and Mr. Hermit the Vlog are behind us about 50 yards. So you might see us in their video. Miss Stacy and I are going to talk about a topic, and Hermit and eveRide are going to talk about the same exact topic. So we're going to do two separate videos. So when you get done watching this video, if you are interested in the topic, go watch Hermit and eveRide over on Hermit's channel and see the differences between the conversations. So the topic for today, I'm guessing.
I think it's right.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before I tell you the topic, we're on Last Dollar Road. Just left Telluride. We're heading back over to Ouray, where we are.
Ridgeway.
No, we're heading to Ouray,
Where
we are staying. All right, whatever. We're staying in Ouray.
We're not. Really.
We're not even in a town. We're just on a road. But anyway,
That's true.
The topic for the day is going to be concealed carry versus open carry. And Miss Stacy, I kind of would like to give pros and cons for each. So if you want to, do you want to go first, or should I go first?
Whatever.
Yeah, why don't you go first?
Well, concealed carry, you're like the X factor. Nobody knows you have it. And if you need it in a situation, you're surprised. Nobody can prepare for you.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Right.
However, you also do not deter anybody from doing anything. If you are open carrying and somebody's thinking about robbing a bank, they're going to think twice.
Right.
Whether they start thinking about, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this right now, or maybe I should take him out first.
Right. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Open carry is not my favorite thing. I don't really oppose it. I just don't do it.
Right.
Don't really prefer it. I think it's more of a statement than it is a protection thing.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with you there. Like, sometimes I would like to be able to open carry.
But why?
Because... Well, damn, I fucked that one up. Because I don't really have a reason.
Because a statement, to make a statement, not to actually protect yourself,
right,
or anything to that effect. It's just to make a statement. You want to open carry in Boulder to make them mad.
Yeah, okay, I would do that.
Right, but I'm saying it's not to protect yourself in any way. No,
not to protect myself. But I do believe that if you don't want to get a concealed carry permit, you should be able to open carry. And, you know, people that are open and carrying don't scare me because I don't feel like they have anything. They're not trying to hide anything.
Right. They don't bother me. I think they more try to start stuff.
Yeah.
I think they more try to start situations than they are in certain situations. I mean, like if I see somebody, you know, out on the farm open carrying, they're not trying to start anything. That's just the easiest way for them to carry their weapon.
Yeah, but I mean, if I see somebody in 7-Eleven open carrying, I don't think they're trying to start something.
It depends. I mean, if
that's their preferred method of carry.
Well, what are you open carrying? Are you open carrying an AK? Or are you open carrying a?
No, I mean, I'm going with the 9mm. I'm going with a pistol.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like guys that are open and carrying AKs, yeah, I mean that's a little bit more of a statement. But if you're using an open carry holster for a pistol, I don't see any problem with that. Like cops don't scare you because they have pistols and holsters, do they?
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
like
it doesn't
that's an
bother me
thing.
Necessarily unless the person's just trying to be an ass. And a lot of times they are.
Right.
A lot of times they're doing it just to start stuff. They're doing it so somebody calls the cops so that they can say, I'm allowed to do this. Well, they're not doing it for any other reason.
If they're carrying a an AK-47 or an AR, yeah.
They totally
I
do,
disagree with the pistols, though, because a lot of people open carry pistols just because.
I just think it depends on how they present it.
And also, you got to think about, we're talking about in the city. Like, we're focusing on being in the city is what we're saying. But what about out here? What if there's a guy hiking up here and open carrying?
No problem whatsoever.
Open
not
carrying
even a
his
little
pistol.
bit. Because he's not doing it to make a statement.
Right.
And I think people that do anything to make a statement annoys me. It just drives me nuts.
All right, so you're saying if you're doing it and it's just not even a thing.
Yeah, if you're just doing it and it's not a thing at all, and that's just how you're carrying your gun.
Yeah.
I don't care at all.
I gotcha.
I prefer concealed carry it myself. But I'm not above open. I mean, I would open carry in certain situations, but not to prove something.
See, I also would much.
This fits my pants better, or something.
I also much prefer concealed carry, and I concealed carry on a regular basis. I go more for the angle of it's not going to cause a scene.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that I have it. If a bad guy does come in here and start waving around a shotgun or something, he doesn't know that I have my pistol, so I can, I can go down on the floor like a good little robbery, victim, and then when he's not looking, I can draw my pistol and shoot him in the face. That's my plan. I plan to be. I don't plan.
Concealed carry. I mean, nobody should see it unless you need it. If that's, you know what I mean? If you're not trying to put it in somebody's face, or if that's just not the kind of holster that fits with your pants, or whatever the reason is.
Well, I just don't want to draw that attention, like you said. Yeah, I don't need to draw that attention. I carry my pistol for my defense and your defense, and Hermit and eveRide's defense, and that's my reason for carrying.
Right.
I don't care. I don't need anybody else to know.
How about open carrying a rifle?
See, again, that all depends.
Okay?
Huh?
Is that okay with you?
Well, that all depends. Again,
I agree with that.
It depends on the circumstances.
If you're hunting, I don't.
If you're walking around in downtown Denver, open carrying a rifle, no, you're just an idiot.
Yeah, you're trying to start something.
Right. If you're open carrying a pistol up here, if you're open carrying a rifle up here, I would have absolutely no issue with it. I wouldn't look twice at you.
It would depend. If you were just walking along the road, I wouldn't think about it. If you were like open carrying a rifle in like Macy's or something, I'd question that.
That would be weird. That's weird. There's no need for it.
People do it though.
I know.
And they say, I don't care if there's a need for it. I can do it. Well, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Right. And they totally can, and that's their right or whatever. But when they get hassled by people, and when the cops do come and have to be like, well, come on, guys, this is not every day, so people are gonna get upset, and try and talk sense into them. Mm-hmm. I completely agree with the police.
Right.
I'm like, hey, you're just being a douche and making a scene
on purpose. Right. Now my sister has concealed carry holster.
Yeah.
But she uses it in like the small of her back. So every now and then, your shirt's a little shorter, you're bending over or something, it will come out.
Right.
Now, she's in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has an open carry. You can open carry, no big deal.
Uh-huh.
And she's been harassed for that multiple times. And which is odd, because you will see hunters in PA carrying rifles all over the place all the time.
Right.
But she's had people come up behind her at like Walmart and be like, you have a gun. And she's like, yeah, I do. And they're like, I can see it. So,
right.
That's your problem.
Right.
And like, she's not trying to, and people still have problems. But I think a lot of people need an attitude adjustment.
Right. I also think a lot of people need a strong dose of mind your own effing business.
Yes.
Ooh,
big rock.
Whoa. Yeah.
I agree with that. Absolutely. I guess my stance on concealed or open carry is if you're not doing it to prove something or start something, I don't care if you do it or not. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you're doing it just to start a fight or get people to flip out about it and stuff, then yeah, you're just as bad as they are.
Right. Yeah, you're just being a jerk. But I think the whole thing is, it all ties back into the common thread of common sense.
Yeah.
Like, just don't be an idiot, and you'll be just fine. The other thing the other thing that I like about concealed carry is that it's much more comfortable.
Yeah, I
For me.
think so. Well, we just have awesome holsters. I think that's
Right.
all. And I have a great purse.
Yeah, you have a great purse, right? Yeah, so I mean, that's concealed carry is just my preferred method of carry. And also, the reason that I have a concealed carry permit is because if you have to carry your pistol anywhere, you're gonna conceal it. You know, it just covers you legally on so many bases of transporting your pistol.
Trying to open carry. You know what I mean? If you're trying to open carry and your shirt's too long or something,
Yeah.
you're concealed carrying, and they can make that a point if they want.
Exactly, and in some states, you know, if you have it in the car, it's considered concealed. You know.
Right.
You know, so it just covers you on all those bases. You don't have to worry about it, and I like that.
So I think we're in agreement. Concealed carry is our preferred method. Neither one of us have a problem with open carry unless you're a douchebag. And if you're a douchebag, we kind of have a problem with you anyway.
Right. I think that was a great summary.
I think that's the summary.
All right, guys. Thanks for sticking around for this one. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.